In this video, we're going to be doing an unboxing and setup of an HP LaserJet M209dw printer. Now, in terms of the minimum system requirements, what you're going to need on the Mac side is at least 1.5 gigabits of free hard drive space. On the Windows side, you need 2 gig of hard drive space. Internet would be helpful, and this will work with both iOS and Android devices. Now, in terms of the decals on the box, this was the front. If we turn it to the side, we have now covered up basically your serial number on both sides. It was made in Vietnam, in case you're wondering. On the back side, again, another pretty picture of what your printer is going to look like in an ideal office environment, although we both know, well, let's just say we all know, your office is not going to look that neat. And what you've got at a glance, print, dual band Wi-Fi with self-reset, built-in fast Ethernet, high-speed USB. Print speed, 30 pages per minute. Paper handling, 150 sheet input tray, automatic two-sided printing. User interface, contextual user interface with smart guided buttons and lighting. Ooh. Best for regular high performance black and white printing in a compact size. Now, I should point out right off the bat, I am not an affiliate of HP. I am an affiliate of Amazon, but that's another story. I bought this printer for my own personal use. No one's provided me with anything. Would be nice, but it doesn't happen. And on the remaining side, basically, although they're pointing out the various features that the app will make use of in both an Android and iOS type devices. So basically, that's what you get in the box. Well, that's what you get on the outside of the box. After about 1 or 2 minutes of looking at it, you'll probably never look at it again. You'll either discard the box or store it in storage in case you decide to move. Now then, let's see what's inside the box. All right, let's look in the box and see what we got. All right, looks like we got one power cord. Looks like getting started instructions. Get that later. And that's about it for that. Getting it out of the box, which of course tells you to tilt it on your side and pull it out, which is what I'm going to do. All right. 2 sides. And of course, for presentation value, the printer is of course turned the wrong way. Let's turn it where we can see it. All right. Lots and lots of orange tape. I don't want to pull on anything, but I will get it out of the bag. There we go. All right, it is now out of the bag. We have attached to the front one of the trays. Pull that out. I'm just going to remove all of the orange taping. Okay. Interesting. And one last one, which will be this one, which is that. All right, normally I would just simply go right into it, but there may be an occasion that you might want to start by reading the instructions. All right, basically, LaserJet safety, limited warranty, HP 1-year hardware limited warranty. For full terms and conditions, go online and have a look-see. Get that out the way. Let's see. Getting started manual, which is basically just a front and a back to get started. Hopefully it's going to be that simple. An offer for instant ink, should you ever decide you want to have automatic replacements. Interesting. Of course, they point out that it's $1.99 US per month for the service, not for the ink. So put that aside. Got what appears to be a reference guide. English, French, Spanish, and basically you've got what your status lights are going to be, and trouble with Wi-Fi setup, print and scan, and that's basically it. Just one side each, two-sided each for your reference guide. Getting back to the getting started, let's see. Number 1, plug in your printer. Okay. With the supplied power cord. I feel like I'm missing something, because normally when you have toner, first thing you need to do is start pulling tabs and labels. But it looks like with this toner, you are good to go. Just your classic heat and eat scenario. All right, that's that. Oh, by the way, whilst it's open, this is a model 134A toner. This particular starter toner is supposed to be good for 700 prints. We shall see. All right, so good. Next question is, whereabouts is the power connector? Let's rotate the printer here. Not on that side. It's going to be in the back, down at the bottom, where you've got, you know what didn't come with this printer? It did not come with a USB cable. Interesting. Nope, I mean, I've got a couple, so no big deal, but nope, no USB and your Ethernet jack here. But let's go ahead and plug this in. Let's see. Before plugging it in, what else have we got? On the remaining side, there's nothing. And on the bottom, I guess in case you've got paper jams, you can access your paper jam by pulling on the blue tabs to release various doors and whatnots too. If I can get a fingernail underneath there. Yeah, to clear out any paper jams. So let's put that back on. Pretty straightforward. All right, turn it back around. This, by the way, this doesn't come with a scanner, so this is, I mean, this detaches, but basically this doesn't lift up for anything like you would normally use with a document feeder or anything like that. So, that having been said, okay, it is now plugged in. And of course, there are no lights or anything. That's to let you know it's plugged in because it's not turned on. So that leads us to step number 2. Install HP Smart Software from 123hp.com or your app store. Required. What do you mean required? Why do I need to have software required? Okay, so that leads into the first, why can't I just print right away? I've got to download this software. So let me get that done and be right back. Now then, we need to get this software, and in order to do it, we've got to key in the address of 123-hp.com. OM. And that takes us to this screen. Set up your printer, blah, 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 blah. Enter your product name here. So this is going to be an HP LaserJet. Model number M209dw. DW. Okay, a couple of options. Printer IT, no loyalty. Wait a minute. HP LaserJet M209 no ITP loyal printer. Whatever that means. This is ours, which is going to be the HP LaserJet blah, 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 blah printer. The other is a trade printer, and the other is another loyal printer. This is the one we want. Click Next. That takes us to complete setup using HP Start. Smart. Make sure your printer is powered on, which is going to be, I guess, that button there. Okay, if this printer is sitting on your desk, you're definitely going to notice that. But when it stops, it's pretty quiet. So we click on the Install HP Smart button. That says Open Microsoft Store. So it's like one of those type of installs. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's always allow 123hp.com to open links of this type in the associated app. Sure, why not? Open Microsoft Store. Okay, I guess that is the app, and it is free. I don't really want to see the slideshow of these screenshots. I just want to open the application. Okay, add your first printer. Actually, I've got several already added, but all right, we'll add this one. Do more with HP Smart, get supplies, scan, printables, print documents, blah, blah, blah. I just want to add my printer. Searching for printers. When the available printer is displayed, select the printer you want to set up. Which is really kind of interesting because I'm not connected to anything. If you think about it for a moment, I'm not using the not supplied USB cable. I am not connected to the internet. So it kind of makes you kind of wonder. No printers found. Well, okay, Sherlock, I got it. Add using IP address. No. Make sure your printer is plugged in and powered on. It can take a few minutes for the printer to... Well, you know what? What's missing from this? It's assuming that your printer is already connected to something, which it is not. And what I'm going to do is to plug in a USB cable from my old printer. It's not a micro USB, and it's not the old USB-C. I'm sorry, it's not the USB-C. It's that old square type connector that you normally find with printers. And let's see. All right. Now let's do another search. Search again. You would think it would tell you these things. Okay, now then, what type of printer are you trying to find? Option 1, Wi-Fi printer, initial setup, or Wi-Fi reset. I might end up doing that one later on. A USB printer, which is currently connected, and a printer connected to the network, of which I've got one Ethernet cable, and that's plugged into my computer, so that's not going to be the case. Since the printer is going to be connected directly to my computer via USB because it's like right next to it, I'm going to select, no, better yet, that's a given. I'm going to select a Wi-Fi printer initial setup because since they didn't supply the USB cable and you might not have one laying around, this is probably going to be your option here. So let me go to setup mode printer. Let's find your new printer. Make sure Printer is plugged in and powered on. Did all that. Make sure you're not too far away from the computer. It's basically you're in range of your network. Temporarily disconnect your computer from a VPN, which I'm not using. Select search again when ready. Your printer doesn't display if your printer does not display after multiple tries, close and reopen HP Smart and try again. And if you really can't do it, then they provide instructions on how to contact somebody or the website to figure it out. So we'll do a search again. And there is the printer, which is an HP LaserJet models M207 through 212 online. I want to select that one. Okay, printer status unknown. Okay. So where did that get me? Printer is offline. Yeah, okay. It's not really connected to anything. Select that printer again. And let's see. Printer information, settings, tools, manage. I want to go to settings, advanced settings. Well, the printer's offline. On top of the printer is a flashing blue Bluetooth connection. I think it's trying to do a Bluetooth connection. Let's see. HP Smart install. Open. Welcome to HP Smart. Requires functionality, data from your mobile device or desktop. Manage options, accept all. Basically, it's asking for permissions, such as app analytics, which is off, advertising, which is definitely off, and personalized suggestions, which are also off. Continue. Let's set up a new printer. And I know it works with the USB cable that did not come with the unit, so let's go Wi-Fi. Continue. Place printer on a flat surface and then plug it in and turn it on. Connect your mobile device to a Wi-Fi network, which is already done. And turn on nearby device permission, location, precise location, and Bluetooth on your mobile device, allowing access when prompted. All right, let's double check Bluetooth. Connections. Bluetooth, which is on. Get out of that. Continue. Allowed to find, connect to, and determine relative position. Sure, why not? Location permission, okay. While using the app. And there is my printer listed there. If I select that, connect printer to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi password. All right. Continue. Finding the printer. Printer found. Preparing the printer. Press the flashing information button on your printer. Pressed. Okay, printer is now connected to Wi-Fi. Continue. Okay, connected printing services. In order to deliver printing and cloud services, technical data is collected from printer that you choose to pair with your app or HT account. If you have one, let's see. Let's manage options. And make sure that printer analytics, advertising, and personal suggestions are turned off. Create an HP account. I'm not going to create an HP account. I'm going to skip account activation. Automatic printer and warranty registration. I will register later. Pressing the skip account activation line and nothing's happened, so let's go back to account. And once again, it's forcing you to try and log into your HP account, which I don't need. So if I cancel that, I certainly don't need HP Instant Ink. No thanks to that. Printer updates. I will select Auto Update. And apply. And the printer is now set up and complete. Go ahead and print a document. HP Print Surface plugin is missing. Oh no. So in other words, continue to download and install the plugin from the Play Store just once. Install. And let's go ahead and open that. Accept end user agreement. I am not going to accept sending usage data via Google Analytics. And let's go ahead and open the app. All right, that takes us back to this page, and let's print a document. I'll do a single-sided document. It's black and white is really your only choice here. And let's, under more options, you'll have automatic scaling fit to page for documents. And let's see. Let's go ahead and print. And if I wanted to send a link to other devices, I could do that, but I'm not going to do that right now. And fairly quickly, my document has printed. Basically, it's a congratulations page asking me to download the Smart app and in several languages. Nothing on the reverse side. And that is it. Okay, now that I'm back on camera, this was that piece of plastic cover that was in the other bag, and there's a guide that you can adjust for different sizes of papers and envelopes. So we go ahead and load in a little bit of paper. We take our top cover, which I indicated earlier used to be a solid cassette basically, but now they've kind of simplified it. And after having gone through all of that, pressing continue a couple of times, open the paper tray, did all that, continue. Install tray cover, which I did, which was that. And peel back tape and pull the paper sheet from the printer, which I actually did. Remove the tape, and I guess this is the paper sheet stop to keep paper from just flying off. Press continue. And please wait. Okay, sign into your HP account. I don't want to do all that. Don't have an account, set one up. I don't need to do this. I don't need to create an account to do this. So this is where I'm going to stop using the app. Let me get out of here. And activate HP Instant Ink. No, I'm not doing that. Printer updates, automatic updates. Sure, I'll go for that. Apply. Okay, setup is complete. Wow, it was kind of interesting how they kind of almost forced you into creating an HP account. If I hadn't just exited out of there, I would have been stuck. Okay, let's see. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Print a document. Let's see if it works. HP print service plugin is missing. We know the necessary plugin. Okay, if you want to print from the app, you need that plugin to do it. I'm going to go ahead and download the plugin, but just once. And install. Only because I might want to print from my phone from time to time. So I'm going to download that plugin. It's amazing they don't have a button that prints a demo page. Nope, they do not. So I guess I could look at my list of printers. Go to start and settings. Bluetooth and devices. Devices. Oh, printers and scanners. There's my color LaserJet. There's the HP printer. And I've got options here. One option I'm not seeing is allowing me to go ahead and print a demo page. Oh, there it is, print test page. So we'll do that. I will admit, it's quick, very quick. And there's my printer test page. I mean, there seems to be some added extras that really are not needed. In terms of the HP print service plugin, I don't really think I'm going to evaluate that just yet. I'll save that probably for another video. But as far as being able to just set the printer up quickly and running it, if you are not planning on using it as a Wi-Fi or Ethernet based printer and you do have an USB cable lying around, then you're just good to go. Just go ahead and use the Windows default drivers and set that and you're good to go.